Hello everyone, I'm JamEz and welcome back to more JamPack. First off, I want to show you something that I did in between videos. Look at this. I made my my little factory place a little bit nicer because I wasn't quite feeling it. So yeah, I made it a bit bigger. I made myself some more armor and stuff, and yeah, I think this is quite nice compared to what it used to look like. So what I've done as well is I actually moved everything from the chest down here into these ones up here, just so that we can actually fill this hole in now and not have to worry about what's down there now. So I'm also planning to pick up some of these machines and move them somewhere else. I'm thinking against this wall right here, along here maybe, I don't know. But in order to do that, what we need is a wrench so we can pick up the macerator and furnace, because you can't pick them up with pickaxes. There's another tool that you need in order to pick them up. So a wrench is made by bronze ingots. Now how on earth do you make bronze ingots, will you ask? Well, you make bronze ingots by getting some copper and some tin, which I haven't actually made any yet, which is a bit of a problem. I'll just make some quickly now. So yeah, as you can see, I already did start on macerating all of my ores. I did that while I was building all of this. Just to let you know, I'll just tell you the dimensions of this while the tin is being made. So I've changed this from 4 high to 5 high with these low cobblestone bricks. I then turned the high cobblestone into bricks as well, and did that as a 4x4 with a 2x2 window in the middle. And I sort of repeated that going around. Now, how I did the corners, I'll actually go outside and show you. So first off, there's one door there, and then there's a double door here, because I thought I'm going to need to get outside at some point this way because of the chicken farm. But yeah, how these corners are done is like this. So I basically copied this wall and just twizzled it around a bit, so it's like this. Now you're probably wondering what's in between here. Well, I actually put dirt, and you're probably thinking, oh, that's horrible, why would you put dirt in there? Well, it stops the mobs from spawning in there because it's going to be completely dark in there eventually, so I thought it's a better idea. Oh, look, I haven't finished the roof properly. Oh no, that's horrible. No! Oh dear, I've got to fix that. So this is a crafting recipe to make bronze. So it's 1 tin ingot and 3 copper ingot around it. And then what you do to make the wrench, do a U, and 1 at the bottom, got a wrench. So we can now break these machines with the wrench, and we'll be able to move them wherever we want to. Now, what I'm going to do before I break this is let the power run down, because it's at almost maximum power, and I don't really think that I want to use, I really don't think it'd be a good idea to destroy this with all this power in, because that's just a waste of coal then. So I'm just going to let this roll and see how much it can get done with the power it's got left. I've also added a mod, which is the inventory tweaks mod. So as you can see, we've got these 4 little bars here. Now what this does is, as you can see, it'll sort your chests for you, which is incredibly useful. So you can sort default, so that's how it would usually be sorted. Then you've got sort in columns, so that's going downwards. Then you've got sort in rows, which is across. You see, it's a really useful mod, especially for me who's very, very bad with keeping their chests nice and tidy. Anywho, what I want to do today is actually go back down in the mine, because if you don't know, our chicken farm is actually overflowing now. As you can see, there are eggs flying out all over the place. So I really want to get the egg system sorted out, which is what my original plan was for the long haul. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue with the mine that we started in episode 2, and we're just going to, you know, keep on going with this. To be honest with you, now that we've found all the materials and stuff that we have now, I'm not too bothered about the walls of this place. So I will finish it off, but for now, I'm not, like, it's not a high priority for me. So what I want to do is actually go to Y12. So as I said in episode 2, on the right hand side, where it says the number 19 at the moment, by my minimap, that is the Y coordinate. So we want to get to 12, and then that is the perfect level for diamonds. Because someone by the name of EthosLab, you might know him from his Minecraft series and stuff, he worked it out and actually went into the world and did all sorts of tests and stuff, and he worked out that Y12 is the most common level for diamonds. Okay, here we are, we're at Y12, so this is the perfect level. So now I'm going to show you how you do it. So now I'm going to show you how to make a branch mine. Most people should already know this though. Okay, so what you do is you dig tunnels like this. So one tunnel either side like this. They've got to be one by two like this. And then what you do is you count 2 across and then you make another one like so. So you got 1, 1, 2, 1, and you just keep on going like that forever until you run out of diamonds. Right, so what I like to do is actually dig out of here by 100 blocks. Now, it doesn't really matter how many blocks you want to do it by, but I just find 100 to be a good number. This is, let's see, y minus 74, and we are going up. So that means when we get to x 174, we should stop. Okay, let's go then. Well, wouldn't you know it, we made ourselves into the ravine. Huh. Have to say, I really like this dark cobblestone. It looks so cool. Okay, we're at minus 174. That means we've gone exactly 100 blocks from the original point. And we found next to nothing, really. So now what you want to do is actually dig this way, or whichever way is more relevant to you, and just keep digging this way for a little bit. Because what you then do is copy what you've got at the beginning. So you've got 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Because this way, what you now have to do is just not bother about counting how far you've got to go exactly, because you've already got the end of the tunnel sorted out. So all you have to do is just keep digging and you'll eventually make your way back. I have to say, this pinkish cobblestone looks really horrible. So what I'm going to do now is make iron sticks, and I'm going to make a few of them actually. And what you can do with this is make reinforced iron pickaxes. So what these are is they basically are iron pickaxes, but just with a bit more durability, which I think is pretty awesome. So this has 500 durability each, which means we can do quite a lot with this actually. Quite a lot. Here's the perfect example of what I meant earlier. So you know how we finished that tunnel, but we didn't quite finish this one? We could just dig this way and we'll meet up with it. Oh my god, we've found diamonds! It's the best day on the world. On the world? In the world. We got a good number here. We got 6 of them. So 6 diamonds is almost enough, right? So what we need is we need 3 for a pickaxe to actually get obsidian, which is what we need for what I'm planning next. And then we need 1 for step 1 and 4 for step 2. So that means we only need 2 more diamonds and we're there. We've done it. And here we are. We meet up with the tunnel. Awesome. So now what I'm going to do, as we've started it on this side, we're going to do exactly the same on this side. So minus 70 and then it's plus 100. So that means it's going to be weird because it goes above 0. Okay, so we're going to go to 30. Plus 30 on the coordinates. Well, that was horrifying. Barely found anything in this tunnel. Jeez. So as per usual, just dig out the next few tunnels. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's going to be so easy to forget to do these other tunnels. And yeah, that has happened to me before. And I've been going on for like 500 blocks instead of 200. Which can be quite funny. Because you're thinking, hang on, this is going a bit long. And then you dig along to the next tunnel. You're like, oh, there isn't another tunnel here. And then you just start to fall back and you realise how far you've actually dug. And it's quite ridiculous how far you can dig and get distracted with this. Now I actually forgot to mention the logic behind what a branch mine does. So basically, when you're walking along this mine right here, so you can see ores that are on the floor, you can see on these left walls, on these right walls, and the ceiling. So how it works is you can see all of this wall, so that means the next tunnel you will be able to see all of this wall, meaning you don't have to dig out all of this. Otherwise it'll just be a waste of your pickaxe and you won't find anything good. So this is the most efficient way for not breaking all of your tools and using as less resources as possible. Which is why doing these sort of tunnels is a very good idea. Just saying, in this mod pack in particular, if you've got any really good tools, such as this pickaxe, and you don't want to break it, I would try and save it if possible, so don't let it break, just for reasons you'll see in a bit. Oh my god, we found more diamonds! Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We now have enough for what we want to do. Awesome. Been going at this for like 45 minutes. First off, what we're going to do is we're going to smelt 1 oak log. You need charcoal. That's why. First off, you put charcoal in the top left, and then you fill the rest in with cobblestone, which will make low covalence dust. Then you put 1 iron with 1 redstone, and you will make medium covalence dust. Then what you do is put 1 diamond with 1 coal, which will make high covalence dust. Now what you want to do is make some chests. Then you want to smelt some cobblestone. So once you have the stone, you want to put 2 on the right side in the middle, 2 on the left side in the middle, 2 iron ingots underneath that. You then want to put diamonds in the middle, chests underneath that, and then in this order, medium in the left, low on the left, high on the right. So it goes low, medium, high. And then we have alchemical chest. Now I'm actually going to make 2 of these for a very weird reason, and you'll see. Next up, we're going to have to use some of our diamonds, unfortunately, on a diamond pickaxe. Now, what I wanted 2 for is because there is a few things I want to use 1 of these for. Now, you'll see right here. So this is an alchemical chest, and as you can see, it's flippin' massive. And now this is where reeds come in importance. So take some of the sugarcane that you've had. Now you turn the sugarcane into paper, put 1 paper in the middle, string either side, and then you want to arrange your covalence dust in this order. So low, medium, high, low, medium, high, like that. And you will have a repair talisman. Now what the repair talisman does if you put it in an alchemical chest, and it works with an alchemical chest only, and then you put in your tools, it will repair them. Yeah, pretty awesome. Unfortunate thing is now, all these covalence dusts are completely useless to us now. We don't need them. But I'm going to keep them because they're worth a lot of EMC. So more about this setup and how I want to move it is, I think what I'm going to do is when we upgrade the power source is when I'm going to move all this junk, because right now we don't exactly have a great power source. All we've got is a generator that uses up a lot of coal. So when we upgrade our power sources, which should be pretty soon, then we'll move all of this junk into a proper position. That'll be pretty awesome. And there we go. So all of our tools are done repairing, and we can use them all up again until they get very, very low. Then we can just put them back in here and they'll repair themselves again. It is that easy. So we've now got an automatic repairing system now, which is pretty awesome. But later on, in some of the mid to late game stuff, it's not going to be like that useful at all, because we'll have tools that just don't break. Right, so what I'm going to do now, instead of going down here, I'm going to go back into the ravine and try and mine some obsidian. So this right here is obsidian. All of this stuff. So we've got infinite amounts of obsidian, really. So we almost have enough. We have 8 obsidian at the moment, and we need 14. We need about 14, yeah. Okay, we have enough obsidian. We can go home now. And some of you may be wondering, why aren't you using your levels for enchanting? Well, there just isn't much point of enchanting in this. I mean, sure, you can get more diamonds and stuff through it, and we might do some enchanting later, but for now it isn't really top of my priorities. So now what we want to do is take 4 of our obsidian, put it in each corner like that. Take 4 of our diamonds, put it in each center bit, and then take our alchemical chest, put it in the middle. Bam! We got the most amazing thing ever, the energy condenser. Now honestly, this thing is godly. It's just stupid in overpoweredness. Okay, so we're ready. So what you want to do is make some pipes and some redstone engines. Now as you can see, it is overflowing so much here. It's just ridiculous. So what we're going to do is we're going to change that, you know. We're going to make it not overflow. So what we need to do is put a wooden pipe leading from the bottom of the chest. We're going to put an engine there. So we're going to put a lever down which will power the engine, which will start sucking items out of this chest. And what you want to do is you want to make some stone transport pipes and start moving it towards the condenser. Okay, so now we're here. So we want to link it up to the bottom of the condenser. Now this is the golden part. This is the part that I've wanted to do for so long here. flick the lever. So what will happen now is it'll start pumping eggs out, and it'll lead it all through the pipes, and what it'll do is it will pump it into here. Now, what is the purpose of this, you may ask? Well, if you put eggs in here, you see the number goes up. This is EMC. EMC is the number of value of what items have. So as you can see, diamond have an EMC of 8,192. So each individual egg has 32 EMC, which is massive, compared to cobblestone, which is 1. So if we start pumping eggs into here, we can make infinite EMC, meaning we can have infinite diamonds in this case. So as you can see, the eggs are slowly making their way in here. So as the first eggs, as you can see almost there, the first eggs are starting to pump through. So let's have a look at the EMC number, and you'll see it slowly rise. There you go. So now, you know what we have now? We have an infinite diamond generator, which is pretty cool. And look how many eggs are being pumped through here, and look how many eggs we've got in the chest. We are going to be absolutely filthy rich with diamonds. All we gotta do is let this run for quite a while, and we'll be able to do it. So that's pretty awesome. And of course, because the cabling works underground, we can just cover it up as if nothing's there. And we'll just look in his chest, we'll have 3 EMC, and we'll just generate a bunch of diamonds, which is pretty awesome. And also, if you want to speed things up, you can add a load of junk in here, which is why I made that junk chest outside, so we can just put a load of that inside here and get 3 diamonds. What I'm going to do in the next episode is make something pretty incredible, and it will take a long time for it to actually finish the process of, so it's sort of a long-term project, I guess. But yeah, we're going to try and make it next episode, and it's going to be quite difficult because we need a lot of diamonds. So look how fast it's going up with these eggs. Look at that. That is ridiculous. So the chickens will just keep on laying eggs, and they will keep on going in circulation into the energy condenser. So we've got infinite diamonds. That is it, really. So what I'm planning to make in the next video, and it's sort of a spoiler, really, I guess. So if you don't want to know what happens in the next video, then don't watch this next part, okay? So what I'm planning to do is make a quarry. Now quarries are a pretty big part of this mod pack, as you can get a load of awesome stuff from it. Right, so another thing you can do is actually use sugarcane as a form of EMC. Now sugarcane farms are more difficult to do with this sort of situation, because you need to wait for these to grow, and if you want to make it automated, like my chicken farm is, you're going to need some sort of block breaker or something that instantly mines the blocks, and then you need to collect it in pipes. Now we will do that eventually, but for now that isn't something of my concern, as chicken farms are a lot easier and quicker to make. I mean, we made this chicken farm in 1 episode. I mean, that's how easy it is. So look at that, we already have another diamond made out of this. That's just incredible. So, if you enjoyed this video, please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe, and I'll see you in your next video. Goodbye. Blech.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please click the like and subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter at JamEz if you so please. Goodbye.